Hello and welcome back to a brand new video and welcome back to the first match review of the season. I've just thought about doing this probably a few days ago. I thought about maybe a day or two after a game I'd give my opinions on it and my realistic opinions on it because, always after games when people do match reviews, it's never normally themselves talking, it's more the emotion talking. So I thought maybe I might start doing this maybe, like I said, a day or two after a game. But yeah, if you want to see this, then please let me know in the comments as always. But yeah, I thought I'd do one for the first game of the season for Wolves against Leicester at the King Power. Ended up losing 1-0 in the end. But yeah, we're just going to talk about it. And yeah, of course, like I said, after the game, emotions were a little bit here and there. After the game, I was actually quite annoyed we lost that because the chances we had and that second half especially. By far the better team and definitely should have on that second half performance should have got a point out of it at least, but we didn't. That's football. But yeah, I think overall now, like I said, a day's passed, 24 hours have passed. There's a lot of positives to take from it, and yes, the first half was wasn't that good, very similar to Nuno where we was quite poor in the first half, but a lot more attacking, a lot more high pressing in that second half, which is what we want to see, which is brilliant. But yeah, their goal came. Actually, I should speak before that. The chance that Adama missed, he had a few chances where he should have scored, but this one was set. I think Matinho played just a simple ball through the middle. Traore had the pace. He got there, had a bit of time, and I was never confident when he was running through. There's always that doubt with Adama because I love him. He's when he's on it, he's unbelievable. But he's probably the most frustrating player that I've ever watched. Like in world football, he's so frustrating. And he didn't bury it, and I wasn't too surprised. And he's done it again where I think someone played a ball over the top. It might have been like a Saïs or Marcel, someone from the left hand side. Plays the ball over the top, absolutely bullies Vestergaard off it. Gets a space and kind of like half volleys it kind of thing with the side foot instead of like putting his legs through it. He kind of like side foots it, and there's power behind it, but it was quite easy for Schmeichel in the end just to catch. So yeah, he's so frustrating, and if that goes in, it's a completely different game. But then not long after that, around the 40th minute, Pereira gets past two of our players, which was way too easy for him. Puts a ball in and Vardy knocked home a fairly simple goal. If you look back at it, Cody should have done a lot better with that. Just of the quality of Vardy of what I'm trying to say, the quality that Vardy is, the quality that he has. Like Cody doesn't try to attack the ball. He wants to let the ball come to him. Isn't aware of where Vardy is. Vardy makes a simple run across the goal to the near post, and it's a simple. He just has to get a foot to it, and he goes in the back of the net. So you can't blame him for that goal. Had no chance with that. And it was really frustrating. That was like I said, 40th minute, 43rd minute, really close to half time. But then the second half was a lot better. I thought it was really good. A lot more high pressing. We was causing a lot of mistakes from their back line, especially. We was winning the ball up, but we just wasn't taking our chances. There was so many opportunities we had. And we just wasn't taking the chances, and that was the most annoying part of it. We was getting the chances. It's a worrying sign when you're not getting any sort of chances at all. But we were creating chances. Trincao, I thought, as the game went on, got a lot better, got a lot more confident. Raul wasn't 100%, but still had that quality there. A few touches here and there, but it's going to take him a while to get back into used to professional football again. So you can't blame him for that, but I thought Trincao was very good. I thought Max Kilman especially was probably the pick out of them really. I thought he was really good, and I know it's probably a bit awkward for him being left footer on the right of the centre backs. It's probably a bit awkward for him, but I thought he done really well. Hopefully for the Tottenham game, Mosquera is back, and I'd like to see Kilman on the left and Yesen on the right. I'd really like to see that. But yeah, again, was creating a lot of chances, but again wasn't clinical enough, and it was very frustrating. And Hoover, I thought Hoover was. I think Hoover can be a good player, but I don't think Semedo has a lot to worry about. To be fair, his crossing was quite poor, and yeah, Gibbs White came on for a little bit as well. He was you can't really judge him too much. He was on for about 5 minutes, but good, positive, a lot of energy. Dendonka came on was okay as well. I think he has to play instead of Matinho. Matinho was just there was chances where he had so much space in front of him to pick out a pass, but he would just end up playing it sideways or backwards again and recycling it. And that's the only frustrating thing with Matinho. I love him. He's probably the best player I've ever seen, but I think Dendoncker has to be in there. And Neves, I thought Neves was quite good. But yeah, frustrating game, losing out, which is unfortunate. But this is a good Leicester team, by the way. And you know what? It's a lot of positives to take out of it. And fair play to the 3,000 fans that were there because they were brilliant. Completely outsang the Leicester fans out there. So fair play to all of you that were there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comments as always. If you want to see this regularly after most games, and let me know in the comments as always. My Instagram and Twitter are down below, so go follow them. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.